आज यहाँ समक्ष एउटा यस्तो व्यक्तित्व, एउटा नेपाल आमाको सन्तान जसलाई जति नेपालीले चिनेका छन् त्योभन्दा धेरै अमेरिकन लगायत विश्वका अन्य देशका मानिसहरू चिनेको हुनुपर्छ। किनभने हामी आफूमा भएको स्रोत र साधन र योग्यतालाई चिन्न सक्दैनौँ र जब अरू कसैले तिम्रोमा त यस्तो पो छ त भनिदिँदा ए हो र भने अनि मात्र त्यसको खोजी गर्ने र सस्तो लोकप्रियताको लागि प्रचार प्रसार गर्ने तम्सने गर्छन्। यो हाम्रो विडम्बना हो र यही नै हाम्रो कटु सत्य पनि हो। र यस्तो व्यक्तित्व जुन व्यक्तित्व हामीले धेरै अगाडिदेखि चिन्नु पर्थ्यो, हाम्रो नेपाली समाजमा ल्याउनु पर्थ्यो, त्यो व्यक्तित्व आज NWGN को मार्फतबाट यहाँ क्यालिफोर्निया सान फ्रान्सिस्कोको अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय नारी दिवसको उपलक्ष्यमा आउनुभएको छ र उहाँसँग दुई शब्द सेयर गर्न पाउँदा म आफूलाई र यो अनलाइन मिडिया हेर्ने सम्पूर्ण दर्शकहरूलाई उहाँको बारेमा केही जानकारी गराउन चाहन्छु। उहाँको बारेमा अमेरिकामा धेरै व्यक्तित्वहरूले भनेका छन् उहाँ एक कुशल वक्ता, मोटिभेसनल ट्रेनर, डायनामिक लिडर, वान अफ द मोस्ट इनर्जेटिक प्रेजेन्टर र आउटगोइङ पर्सनालिटी भएको लेडी हुनुहुन्छ र उहाँ यस्तो व्यक्तित्वलाई हामीहरू समक्षमा आएर उहाँले एउटा कार्यक्रममा जुन एउटा भावना सेयर गर्नुभयो त्यो भावनाले मलाई विश्वास छ कि क्यालिफोर्नियामा भएका नेपाली युवाहरूलाई, युवतीहरूलाई र यहाँको समुदायलाई केही मात्रामा भए पनि मेसेज गएको हुनुपर्छ। र सर्वप्रथम उहाँ हुनुहुन्छ डायनामिक बुना दाहालज्यू, उहाँलाई म स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु।
धन्यवाद। I'm so impressed what you have read about me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
अनि डायनामिक बुना भनेर चिनिन्छ नि विश्वले
एकदम।
र यो डायनामिक बुना भनेर चिनिनुको कारण के हो त?
मेरो बिजनेसको नाम चाहिँ मेरो नाम बुना दाहाल अनि मेरो बिजनेसको नाम चाहिँ डाइनामिक बुना। सो धेरै जसो मान्छेहरूले मलाई स्टेज मेरो नाम चाहिँ स्टेजको नाम चाहिँ डाइनामिक बुना भनेर चिनिन्छ बिकज बुना दाहाल इज डाइनामिक। र यो मैले चाहिँ अब जब आफ्नो कन्सल्टिङ बिजनेस सुरु गर्ने बेलामा के नाम राख्ने त बिजनेसको नाम भन्दा अब सोच्दै चट्ट सावर लिइरहेको बेलामा चाहिँ यो नाम मलाई आयो। किन सबै मान्छेले चाहिँ बुना चाहिँ एकदम एनर्जेटिक, भेरी मोटिभेसनल, इन्स्पायरिङ भनेर भन्नुहुन्थ्यो। अनि त्यही कुरा मान्छेहरू हुन्थ्यो यु आर भेरी डाइनामिक भनेर भन्नुहुन्थ्यो। अनि त्यही सोचामा चाहिँ के राख्ने त डाइनामिक बुना बिकज द्याट अल्सो गिभ्स मी द स्टेज नेम बिकज अफ बुना दाहाल's expertise, work and dedication to touch human lives.
So thank you so much, Bunaji. You have really touched our heart and motivated us, and you also presented your beautiful presentation yesterday's program organized by NWGN. So would you like to say something or share about your experience about yesterday's program?
Absolutely. The NWGN of California, or the Nepalese Women Global Network of California, rocks. They are on the move. Not only I got to present, but I got to experience their work and commitment to the movement, how they made the program successful. So I'm very touched because they are true servant leaders. They don't look for credits, but all they want to achieve is their mission, and they are focused on it. I was very impressed. Just a simple example. Friday night, they were working until 1 o'clock, preparing food and preparing all the small detail so the program can go smoothly. But they were not focused on how they're going to look, but they were focused on how we achieve the most. And that's true servant leadership.
So that's great things. And म बुना दाहालजीलाई विश्वले जे नामले चिने पनि, डायनामिक लिडर भने पनि, म आफूले चाहिँ नेपाली हेलन किलर भनेर चिन्न चाहन्छु। र त्यो नेपाली हेलन किलर जसले हामीलाई अन्तरात्माबाट एउटा ज्योति छरिरहनु भएको छ। हाम्रो आँखाबाट उहाँले विश्वलाई देखिरहनु भएको छ। हाम्रो हृदयबाट हाम्रो भावनालाई परिवर्तन गरिरहनु भएको छ। र यो कुरा गरिरहँदाखेरि म डाइनामिक बुनालाई के भन्न चाहन्छु भनेदेखि यहाँले जुन मेसेज दिइरहनु भएको छ, जुन शिक्षा दिइरहनु भएको छ, त्यसको इन्स्पिरेसन चाहिँ के हो त?
Durbaji, I'm very touched.
Thank you.
However I'm known in the world, the most important thing is I am that daughter, sister, niece, friend of Nepalese people. Because we are one because of our heritage, because of our nationality. When people ask me, are you an American? I say, I'm a proud Nepalese American. But that's what unites us together. So I'm very touched what you said. Thank you very much. The power is in collection. The power is in collective action, not in individuality. We all have to come together. We have to bring our individual strengths and weakness. When we combine them together, we can achieve more. Empowerment is about teaching people to fish for their lives, not for a day. As we say, when we feed men or women for one day, they know how to feed for themselves for that day. And when we teach men and women how to fish, they have the power and the knowledge to feed for themselves for the rest of their lives. And that's what we want. Through leadership, through community involvement, through our dedication, we are grooming, mentoring leaders and the generation who is coming after us. So the purpose of my visit to the NWGN of California, I am taking I'm in the process of planning. I'm planning a project to take to Nepal. That project will empower the blind and visually impaired of Nepal, because in Nepal, blindness is still viewed as damaged good. Blind people, people with disabilities, have no dignity, pride, and respect because they are considered third-class citizens. Myself, being a blind person, and be able to enjoy and realize the sense of freedom, I want to share this freedom with the blind of Nepal. I can't do it alone. I need all of our Nepalese people, our Nepalese friends and family and community leaders to believe in this project. So I got to meet the president of NWGN of California, and she heard my presentation, the focus of my project, and then the NWGN of California invited me. They made a commitment to support the Project Nepal of empowering the blind. That's what brought me to California and gave me the opportunity to present at our 102nd International Women's Day celebration. So what's the meaning behind? The meaning behind here is, as I said in my presentation yesterday, let's empower the population who are left behind, whether they are women, whether they are people with disabilities, or might be people with different color and races. Let's prioritize and empower those who are left behind.
Thank you so much. Yukurale, definitely we are inspired and we feel proud of you that you are doing something good for the blind people as well as for the whole community of the world. And I would like to ask you the present situations and obstacles that arises among the blind people in Nepal. Would you like to say something about what are the hurdles and obstacles they are facing, and so what kind of changes do you want to bring when you do something for the people of Nepal?
Absolutely, and that's $1 million question.
Okay, thank you.
Obviously, I am not an expert in the conditions of blind people in Nepal because I live in America, but I do know how they are left behind closed doors and how opportunities don't exist. A simple example, when I go to Nepal and visit my family and walk on the streets and sidewalks of Nepal, I cannot imagine how blind people are traveling there because people are driving their motorcycles on the sidewalks. And I say, oh my God, these sidewalks in Nepal are not safe.
Yeah, that's true.
This means there is no way blind people can travel on the sidewalks with their white canes. But think about it. When blind people are unsafe on those sidewalks, that means seniors, children are also unsafe.
Yeah, that's true.
Just because people can see doesn't mean they can see everything in a crowd. So sidewalks should be reserved for the pedestrians, whether it's blind or sighted. And traffic lights. We blind people listen to the traffic to determine when it's safe for us to cross or not. But when there is no traffic light, when there is nobody following the traffic rules, how could blind people feel safe to travel with a white cane? And know that family have the confidence at the end of the day, my blind daughter or son or brother or sister will be returning home safely. But think about it again. When we create community, an environment safe for the blind, it creates the safety environment for all people. All people will enjoy that safety environment. And that's where we need to focus on. When we empower the blind, we are empowering public at large, because they will see the benefits they all are realizing. You know, there are many examples I can talk about it, but that's one of the very closest example I could think of, because every person wants, they want to be able to walk, go out, come home safely. And when blind people don't have that ability, no matter what we teach them, they feel very difficult.
Thank you. This really touched my heart because I have never thought in that way. हामी आँखा भएकोले जहिले पनि के गर्छौँ भने नदेखेको जस्तो गर्छौँ, बुझपुचाएको जस्तो गर्छौँ र आफूले आँखा चिम्लेर हिँडेको जस्तो गर्छौँ। त्यसले के भइरहेको छ त भन्दाखेरि नेपाल जस्तो देशमा हैन हामी अनसेफ छौँ। बाटोमा एउटा छोरो घरबाट निस्किएर स्कुल जाँदैछ भने उ फर्केर आउँछ कि आउँदैन भन्ने ग्यारेन्टी हुँदैन। एउटा छोरी घरबाट काममा जाँदैछ अथवा पढ्न जाँदैछ भनेदेखि उ आउँछ आउँदैन भन्ने ग्यारेन्टी हुँदैन। त्यस्तो स्थितिमा ब्लाइन्ड र नेत्रहीनलाई त झन् कति समस्या होला, त्यो कुरो हामीहरूले जान्न जरुरी छ। र यसको महत्त्वपूर्ण पक्ष भनेको शिक्षा हो, अवेरनेस हो, इम्पावरमेन्ट हो। जबसम्म हामीमा त्यो भावना आउँदैन तबसम्म हामीले केही पनि गर्न सक्दैन जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई।
Absolutely.
र यसको लागि ग्रासरुट लेभलदेखि लिएर माथिल्लो लेभलसम्ममा काम गर्नु जरुरी छ। र जुन कुरो हामी अहिले गरिरहेका छौँ, अनुभव गरिरहेका छौँ, र मैले आज यस्तो व्यक्तित्वको अगाडि बसेर कुरा गर्न पाइरहेको छु जुन व्यक्तित्वले आफ्नो अन्तरात्माले जुन देखिरहनु भएको छ विश्वलाई त्यो एक्सप्रेस गरिरहनु भएको छ। र हामीले हाम्रो आँखाले बाहिरी रूपले जे देखिरहेका छौँ त्यसलाई नजरअन्दाज गरिरहेका छौँ। र कृपया हामीले यसो नगरौँ, किनभने यो संसार सबैको लागि बराबर हो, सबैको नजर एउटै छ, सबैले बाँच्नुपर्ने ठाउँ हो र सबैले सम्मानसित बाँच्न पाउनुपर्छ। र यो कुराको इन्स्पाइरेसन्स भनेकै डाइनामिक बुना हो। र उहाँले जुन कुरो गरिरहनु भएको छ त्यो कुराले सम्पूर्ण विश्वमा भएका नेपालीहरूलाई र शिक्षा के जान्नुपर्छ भनेदेखि हामीले हाम्रो देशको लागि त्यहाँका पिछडिएका उनीहरूलाई हामीले कसरी अपलिफ्ट गर्न सक्छौँ, त्यहाँका नारीहरूलाई, त्यहाँका पुरुषहरूलाई, त्यहाँका ग्रामीण क्षेत्रकाहरूलाई कसरी हामीले इन्करेज गर्न सक्छौँ, अगाडि बढ्न सक्छौँ, त्यो कुरा हामीले शिक्षा दिन जरुरी मैले महसुस गरेको छु। र डाइनामिक बुना अहिले अमेरिकामा कहाँ बस्दै हुनुहुन्छ, के गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ, अलिकति आफ्नो ब्याकग्राउन्ड दिन चाहनुहुन्छ कि? र नेपालबाट आउँदाखेरिको एउटा सङ्घर्ष र यहाँसम्म आउँदाखेरिको यात्रा र यहाँले पाउनुभएको उपलब्धि जुन एउटा हाम्रो लागि कल्पना मात्रै हुनसक्छ।
जरुर। अहिले म कोलोराडोमा बस्छु र मेरो बिजनेस पनि कोलोराडोमै छ। म अमेरिका आएको 22 वर्ष भयो, तर हिजो अस्ति जस्तै लाग्छ। I was selected on a scholarship to study in America, and then when I finished that scholarship program, I knew I really wanted to excel. And what is that? Is through education. As in our culture, in our society, we value education. On top of that, good education. Not just education, but good education. And I knew, as a blind person, even more, education was a ticket to success. And I really wanted to compete in terms of equality as a blind person. As we all know, to succeed in America, we have to understand the language here, and also we have to appreciate the American culture if we want to succeed, because we want to live in the best of the best worlds. And that's the philosophy I have used. I implement the best from our Nepalese culture, and I accept the best from the American culture. When I blend those two cultures, I am that much more richer, and I'm that much more competitive in this society. Just like anyone else, I went to college as an international student, and found this company which they were ready. In fact, they even said to me, "We can't let you go. We want to hire you, and whatever it takes with the immigration to sponsor you, we will do it." I was very grateful. So that's how I established myself in America. And with that company, I worked there for 8 years. In that process, I was an employment specialist where I marketed competitive blind job seekers to the competitive employers in America. I placed blind people all over the country. And I love that job, because I really got to learn how American business owners think about employment, and also what are the needs of.
So what kind of employment you implement them to work? Like for us, it's very difficult to understand. The all blind people cannot do all kind of job. But do you have some guidelines or something to share with our community?
Absolutely, blind people can do any jobs as long as they have the skill sets and education in mind. That's a brilliant question you asked, Durbazi. Many people think blind people are not part of the workforce. They are, but they need opportunities, they need training. So think about it. There are blind people who are lawyers. There are blind people who are computer programmers. There are blind people who are business owners. There are blind people who work in construction, or you name it, any job. So far in my career, I haven't been able to place blind people driving vehicles or flying airplanes. And we are not there yet. But any other jobs, you name it, there are blind people doing it right at this moment in America. So, any jobs, I place them. But also, I make sure they have the skill sets and education, and then the necessary attitude for it. In fact, I have a perfect example. I had a young man. He was very interested in working in the medical field, but he was just a high school graduate. He didn't have all the skill sets and education, but anybody starts at an entry-level job first. So I approached a dentist, and there was an opportunity for him to work as a hygienist at an entry level. The dentist said, how he gonna clean all the equipment, and I turn around, I said, how does your sighted hygienist clean all the equipment? He said, she uses her hands. I said, bingo. Blind people have hands. He can to start thinking about what's the next level I want to do in my career, I want to achieve. But I always had a dream that someday sharing my knowledge and expertise with the world, rather than just with a small one community or two communities, I wanted to expand my vision with the world, to the world. So in May of 2007, I started my consulting business called DynamicBuna Inc. Yes.
Okay.
And also, I said, it's time for me to get a master's degree. And not only I got one master's degree, I said, I'm going to school, I might as well get double masters.
Okay.
So I have double masters in leadership management and project management through DynamicBuna. I do keynote speaking, I do executive coaching, and also I provide leadership training and workshops with businesses, executives, that means CEOs, presidents, and community members, community leaders, and any individuals who want to improve their lives, who want to broaden their leadership style and really learn to think out of the box. And how do you bring that holistic approach? Because at the end of the day, we want to feel content balancing our personal and professional lives and feel that I'm not just living for myself, but I am impacting the big world out there.
Thank you so much. This all really beyond our imaginations, So many things we have the mindset that the blind people can do this thing, only do that things. But you empowered us to explore the world that the blind people can do anything if they have motivations, if they have skills and education and trainings. So this is a good examples for us to know, because definitely after this interview, the many people's perspective of thinking will change, definitely. I hope so.
And let's hope so. Even if we change one person's perspective, we will be changing 1,000 people's perspectives as time goes on. Those 1,000 will add up to millions, and that's what we all want, and that's all we strive for. But the key is how big the world is and how big the small is. It's all within our hearts and on our palms. So dream big, and let's work together to turn those dreams into realities.
Thank you so much. It's a great pleasure to meet you and introduce you in our Nepalese community, because the site will go to the Nepalese peoples and definitely will be seen by the large community of the world. So in the last, I would like to request you to say something about our community, how they feel. Like मेरो उद्देश्य के भन्दाखेरि हामी आँखा भएर पनि नदेखेका जस्तो गर्छौँ र आँखा नहुनेलाई माइनस गरिरहेका हुन्छौँ हैन, उनीहरूलाई इग्नोर गरिरहेका हुन्छौँ र नेपालमा त्यो कुरालाई चेन्जेस ल्याउनको लागि नेपालको कुरा गरौँ, किनभने अमेरिका जस्तो देशमा बसेपछि डेभलप कन्ट्रीमा धेरै कुराको सुविधा छ। बाटोमा हिँड्दाखेरि ट्राफिक लाइट आफैले त्यहाँ आवाज आउँछ, जस्तो बर्कलीमा छ हैन, त्यो आवाज आउने बित्तिकै अब हिँड्नुपर्छ भने थाहा हुन्छ। तर नेपालमा धेरै अप्ठ्यारो असुविधाहरू छ हैन, र त्यसले गर्दाखेरि नेपालमा बेसिक कुराहरू जो एउटा साधारण ब्लाइन्ड पिपललाई एजुकेट गरे भने उही बस्दाखेरि उ सर्भाइभ हुँदाखेरि के गर्न सक्छ होला उनीहरूले?
Absolutely. That's why when we go to Nepal with this project to train blind people, first thing is we will hand them long white canes. As you see, probably many people noticed last night at the presentation, my cane is taller than I am.
Yeah.
But usually we believe in tall canes, and usually the size of our cane come, to start with up to our nose, and as we get better, up to our forehead, because the longer cane is, we can find obstacles better in front of us. I know in Nepal still today, blind people use canes that comes only up to their abdomen. That's very short.
Very short, yeah.
That's very short. That means they don't have the confidence. It's so easy to run into obstacles. So we will hand them tall, straight canes and teach them how to use those canes in front of them and find obstacles. Once they gain confidence with using the cane, then we'll teach them how to listen to the traffic pattern. I understand right now we don't have those systems set down, but as blind people pick up canes and start going out, the society will feel the need of it. Because someday they will realize, people are eager to help, no doubt. And in a community like ours, there are always people around. But the key is teaching public at large about the need of blind people. Blind people have to be out in the community. They can, if they are left behind the doors, public at large will never realize the need of it. That's one example. And among many other things, we'll teach them how to read and write in Braille, as I talked about it. Now, yes, we may not have Braille books yet, but people will know how to read and write. They will start creating their own books.
Okay.
They will also, with the technology, iPhones is all over the world now.
Yes.
iPhone is one of those technology now. Blind or sighted can use it.
Oh, really?
Because the iPhone has voiceover feature for the blind.
Yes.
But these are all big scales.
Big scales, yeah.
Let's think about a simple, everyday life skill. How do blind people pour water or milk? It's so important to teach our blind children that they can pour the milk or water into their glass. We, with the tip of the finger, we can tell how full the cup is. So teaching our blind people and also teaching our family members how these tasks will be accomplished right there, it's a step to revolution.
Thank you so much. At last, I would like to read one small poem written by you. I am crossing bridges of my life and I have to cross more during the passing over of breeze crashes. Suddenly, I am forced to float in the blue oceans. यो कविता यति मन छुए मलाई धेरैपल्ट मैले पढिसकेँ। यो कहिले लेख्नु भएको र यसको बारेमा अलिकति कविता लेख्ने अन्य कुरा पनि गर्नुहुन्छ तपाईँ?
हजुर, published author भएँ last year. And this is my first book. The title of this book is Leadership Spirit. And it's going very, very well. लेख्ने त पहिल्यै सानैदेखि नै रहर थियो, इच्छा थियो र धेरै लेख्थेँ। तर अब यहाँ यता बसियो, यता बसाइ भयो र मैले बिस्तारै आफ्नो नेपाली राइटिङलाई चाहिँ अब यहाँको अडियन्ससित चाहिँ यहाँको अडियन्सको मन लिन, यहाँको अडियन्ससित भिज्नका मैले इङ्ग्लिसमा लेख्न सुरु गरेँ. So I have been writing now for a long time, and so I had been saving my writing, proofreading, editing, and finally last year I said it's time to publish my book.
Okay.
And I published it.
That's why we have Leadership Spirit in our hand.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for this book.
Because reading and writing it is therapeutic. When we read, when we write, we can imagine the bigger world, and we can see the world that's beyond our ordinary.
Thank you so much. We have so many things to talk, but we'll continue in the next meetings, That's why I just want to discontinue here so that we're hoping to meet once again.
Absolutely. So see you along.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome, Azur.